Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Sids9DXJ, and we are here down in the dungeon. So I'm making a video on the Losi micro crawler. I originally got it, thought it was a decent little toy, played with it, was partially unhappy with it. It would roll over, it was very top heavy, just a lot of little issues, and I just put it on the back burner as, oh, it's just a little toy for when the winter times and I get bored. Well, lo and behold, one night I wasn't able to sleep, started doing some research, checking out some YouTube videos, forums. Wow. All I can say is wow. These things have some hardcore potential and extremely, extremely cheap to get a lot of potential out of these vehicles. So mine is, electronic-wise, it's stock. Setup-wise, definitely not stock. So let's just get into it real quick here. So, there it is. I know probably the first thing you notice are the wheels. We're going to get into it. I'm going to explain everything to you. The body looks a little different because I cut the bottom of the body line right here. But let's just get into it. I'll do some explanation and point some stuff out. So, first and foremost, it's very top heavy. You get a little slight angle, a little too much, it just wants to roll over, and I'm sure any of you guys that have it, it'll roll over. So there's a simple and easy solution. It's called what they call a droop setup. What that is, see how there's just constantly just pops around real quick? Well, if you look, it sets way lower than a normal one does. What you do is you take the shock off, you completely pull the spring completely out. So you have no spring in there at all. But trust me, I mean, you still get plenty amount of flex. And the thing is it just drops. Real nice, just like a real one. Another thing, mount your battery on the back plate. The best way to do it, Velcro. Just go out, buy some Velcro, put a Velcro here, put the Velcro on the battery, you're fine. I put this towards the center. Another way to help with the weight issue, most of us have these because most of us do big rock crawling. All this is lead weights that they put on tires, real tires. So you just need 2 of them. If you don't have them, go to your local auto store or tire store. Most of the time they'll just give them to you free. So I mean, already it's got a low. It sits nice and low, and if you lift it up in the middle, it automatically transfers forward, which is good. That's what you want, because if you ever get higher centered, automatically it's going to grab. So now the wheels. 2 things. 1, they obviously look cool. 2, these are weighted wheels. Real simple. Super simple. I'm not too sure if the stock tires have the bead locks. I think I had stock ones. I didn't think they were bead locks. They're not true bead locks. They're just mainly for looks. But if you take the little bead off, go to your local hardware store, and all this is a washer. Just a simple little washer. Put this over the front of it, mark your holes, drill your holes, put that in there. Now your tires are weighted. Just like on real RC crawlers, like the bigger ones, like the 110 scale, everybody wants them weighted because that weight helps you pull down. So I'm really, really surprised of how good this car is capable of now that I've done all these little modifications to it. And like I said, I already had the wheel weights. The springs, I used to pull the spring out, and the washers were a couple bucks. I think they were like 10 cents each. So phenomenal amount of difference of crawlability. And another thing is, for a lot of you guys, I don't know if you know this, but a majority of plastic models will fit these cars. For me, I'm going to do mine differently. I'm going to use just the front chassis, and then I'm going to actually cage off and ducktail the back end. So I'll give you a quick peek of how this will look. So that's how that's going to sit on there. It's always going to sit up a little higher, and then the back end will ducktail out. And the color of the body is going to be the same color that I'm going to do the wheel weights. And it just looks really cool, those wheel weights, because it looks like it's supposed to be there, but it's also a weight. So that's my Losi micro crawler. You know, a lot of potential. Really surprised how much potential it has once I learned these little modifications. And there's 5 million other ways to do different modifications for this thing. This is just what I found works for me, and I extremely like how it works. So I'll continue with it. Like another thing I learned, if you want to get a little more left to right steering, if you put the Losi Micro T servo arm on there, it'll give you more steer. But for now, I'm very content, very happy with how it crawls, how it responds. The only thing I need to do now is, like I said, do that body cage, and then it's completely done from there. But I mean, even if you see how I put the stance of, I mean, look how much of a flex and stance that's got. Now, if you were to do this regularly, like there's the bottom tire, if you were to do this regularly, stance like this, most of you guys know this thing would have already flopped over because of those springs. So I mean, this tells you how much. I mean, look at how I can just flop it like that. You know, it's absolutely amazing. I'll move it around here a few more times. Just kind of position in a cool little position. But normally, like I said, you guys know that by now it would have flopped over and rolled over. So, you know, these modifications, you know, are nice. I think they're cool. I mean, look at how much flex that's got in the back. You know, the back tire is touching. Most of the time, like I said, you guys know this thing would have rolled over already. So, those are my little tips and tricks that I done on my Losi Micro Crawler. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope some of this is used for you guys. I'll have another video to come soon when I get the body put all on there and put together and ducktailed off and caged off. So, anyways, you guys have a good one, and see you out there on the trails. Peace.